It's cold in this loft. Yo, what is happening, my dudes? It's your boy Thrifty McShifty, Hunter Toy Finder, the Yorkshire Picker. And yes, it's rather late to be doing parcels on a Monday. I slept in a lot, and I don't even care. I don't care. So yeah, the weekend we had a good number of sales for the first time in a long time. Not so long ago, I had a full week, 7 full days of no sales, and I thought eBay was just going down the drain completely. But I started listing again a lot more than I used to, and sales started happening. So good stuff, good news. We've got 2 people in the chat. Say hello if you like. Don't be shy. So yeah, we've got 9 whole parcels to do. I've nearly done them. I've got it all ready. But up first, we will look at one of my most favourite recent finds from 2 weeks ago. Monster in my pocket. Now, if you know, you know. I paid £20 for a big tub of them. This one, what's she called now? Horn Witch? No, Witch Elbow. Elbow Witch. She sold for £22, so she covered the full investment for the full big tub. Yeah. She's going to live with David Thane. If you're watching, David Thane, thank you very much for the sale. Oh, the video as well, yesterday's video. It's just outperformed every video that I've ever done. It's like YouTube have heard me and said, no, don't quit just now, Dominic. We're going to make it go for you. We're going to make it jump up. We're going to give you viewers. Can't get that thing off. Hope everyone is having a lovely Monday so far. I like to do this with that little bit of strip. I like to put it in the parcel for them. So it's their rubbish now, not mine. But yeah, that's the Elbow Witch. Got to live with David Thane. I'm trying to think where I'm putting the parcels then. What else have we got? We've got a Combat, what are they called? The repaints that they did, the second ones. I can't remember what they're called, to be honest. Combat something or other. No, I'm making it up. But he's gone for £15, £14.99, including post. So I might be lucky if I come out with about £8. But never mind, he was just stock that was sitting around anyway, so it's, in my mind, it's money for note. Money for note. 28 people in chat. What? Yeah, man. Stick around because we've got some good stuff to look at. Some really nice stuff sold. I can't remember how much I made, but it was a good weekend. It was a good weekend. Vinny's going disguised as some milk chocolate bars. I used to do this all the time before I started buying packaging. I used to go to the post office and they used to save me the boxes and the boxes, all the boxes. And every time they save me a box, and every time I use a box, I save 15p, I think it is. I think it's 15p that I save. Vinny, you're not going to get injured in there, are you? We don't want to overuse bubble wrap. Doesn't come for free. So what's everyone doing with their Monday? Are you at work? Are you chilling? Are you doing whatever you want? So that's what I'm doing. Whatever I want to do. And I wanted to come and do a stream with you guys. Yesterday morning's streams were really enjoyable as well. Got to say, if you were there, thank you for being there. We didn't find much of anything. We didn't find much of anything at all. But it was really enjoyable. I felt really laid back and happy. Sniffly nose because it's cold. Not liking that. Oh, showed you his address. Her address. Vinny's going to live with Jennifer Matten. Cheers, Jennifer. Hope you love your little Vinny. Oh, we only need, as well, I think 5 more subscribers to reach 4,500 subs. Need 5 more, so if you haven't yet, get it clicked. Get it clicked. That's Vinny. Done. Done and dusted. Stop sniffling. Now, this is an interesting one. Who have we got there? Hi from Debs and Tex. Tex. T-E-C-S. Maximum or Muximum. Muximum says hello. And Oil Butt. Ollie Butt? Ollie Butt. Not Oil Butt. Oil Butt says hi. Yeah, so this one, I don't know if you'll remember it, but we bought a ton of Warhammer stuff from a guy in Bolton. Paid 20 quid for it, and I just had a gut feeling that it was Hero Quest stuff. It turned out to be Beastmaster stuff, and in fact, Hero Quest stuff from an add-on, Ogre, the Ogre add-on. Now, I might have dropped the bomb a little bit on this. Drop the bomb, drop the ball. Because I put it on auction, £80 starting bid, and it went for £80, it got one bid. It had tons and tons of watchers. And when I'd researched them, I thought, I don't know why I didn't just put a fixed price, but the wolves were worth about £10 each, and there's loads of them. And these ogres, hang on, these ogres here, of which there are about 5, they sell for as much as £30 each. So I think I should have put, yeah, I think I should have put buy it now 150 or something. Even the dice, the little dice sell for £6 each, and I've got about 6 of them as well. Well, I ain't got them now. Richard Kent's got them, but I'm not using any bubble wrap. No, I should just put a layer in. Small layer. Oh. But yeah, to say I paid £20 for them all, we've come out with a good profit. Could have been better if I hadn't been so amateur about it. But near mind. Because these sales contribute towards new purchases, which keeps the ball rolling. Who's that? Maisie Seville says hi. Hi, Maisie. And then Buffort Justice says, I feel like I'm going to catch that lurgy watching you. It's just a little sniffle. I definitely ain't got anything. Promise. Definitely ain't got anything. I've had a cold recently. It lasted about 8 days. This one's not a cold. Oh dear. So our next live stream is going to be Wednesday, but I think. I don't know. I've got to go to this. I've got to go to this charity shop that I've been invited to. I think it's meant to be a big one, like a really big one. And one of the employees popped up on my Facebook and invited me. I should really go. She said I'm allowed to film there. I'm allowed to stream there. I'm allowed to run around naked in there as well. Shut up, Dominic. Hello. What's going on there? And there's some sort of flap on it. It won't matter. It doesn't matter. What else do you want to see? Well, who remembers? Not this weekend gone, I think it was weekend before. I picked up these, I don't know if you remember them, but they're called Gladiators. Oh no, Hero Gladiators they're called. Hero Gladiators by Bluebird. It's some sort of game, I think. I do remember them from my childhood, vaguely. Very vaguely. But we've got a blue one and a pink one. Paid next to nothing for them, so we're in a bundle. They're in a bundle, so I paid next to nothing. And the red one went for £31 on bids, and the blue one went for £36. Whew, not bad. Not bad at all. Again, it's one of them where I couldn't find a I couldn't find a relevant comp. I could for the red one, but not the blue one. So I just auctioned them. Don't know if I'm going to start doing that more often. It seems like a step backwards in many respects, but if it gets stuff sold, get stuff out the door, then maybe do it. Boom. Do the red one. Let's do the red one. I'm just putting them in envelopes. I don't think they'll break. I don't think they're very fragile. I think they'll be okay. And they might just, by a millimetre or two, they might go as large letters. So I'll save on postage then. And you've got to try and save on postage nowadays because it is expensive. Very bloody expensive. Oh, no new chats. No new chats. Right, we'll just take them as they come. This one's here. This one is an Androform water pistol. It's a robot gun, basically, like a Transformers knockoff. From, it's got to be from 80s. And it's still sealed. And I've got £10 invested in this. I got it from the old fella and his son at Fitzwilliam. And I got a load of stuff from him 3 or 4 weeks ago from Rufford. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but yeah. Paid £10 for it. A guy kept messaging me about it, saying he couldn't afford it for £120. I had it up at cheeky price. But in the end, we settled on £80. He's happy and I've made some money. So it's not always about making money. Sometimes it is about making people happy. I don't know. It just is. Oh! What are you doing, you stupid?
Old MacDonald had a cow.
Get up there. Monster in my pocket. Not monster in my pocket. My pet monster invading the scene. Selecting a box. All ready for this one. Extra heavy duty black sacks on rolls. Bin liners. It's getting transformed and disguised as some bin liners. Does anyone else in the chat do reselling? Well, that's an interesting question. There are a lot of people that watch me for tips. I mean, I don't even purposely give tips, but there are a lot of people who watch to try and learn what's good to pick up and what's not so great to pick up. Who's he going to live with? What's this guy's name? James Swan in Leicester. Yeah, Bracky. Douche. That'll do for me. I'm happy with that. Which is Fitzwilliam, says Craig. It's between Pontefract and Wakefield. It's in the middle of nowhere. Just in the middle of them both. Are you the guy who visits market stalls? If so, I have watched you trying to find bargains with the foreign guy. That's the one, Denise, yeah. Little foreign guy, little VRL. He's back on Wednesday. He's coming Bolton. I used to buy PS2s, fix and mod them and sell them on. Don't do it anymore, though. Oh, hippie grind. You should get back to it. I live 2 mins down road in Kinsley, says Craig. I don't know where Kinsley is. Kinsley. Oh, is that a... Oh, bugger. Is that a little village or... Village? Is that a little village or village near Wakefield? Kinsley, I've not heard of it. I used to live at Thorpe Ordling on the Pontefract side of Tings. Give me. The little foreign guy. Yeah, that's him. Little Vero. Surprised he hasn't rung. He likes to call me when I'm busy, which I always try to stay busy. I don't know how I'm going to stay busy now. Stop making videos all the time. I was kicking out 2 videos a week for the last 3 months or so. And then all of a sudden, I have run out of material. I've run out of recordings that I had stored and saved up. And now I'm faced with just not bothering doing them. I'm going to put a sender's label on here without showing you my address. Sender's label, just because it's an £80 item. What else we got? Oh, something popped down then. I live in Brandon, a village in County Durham, says Denise. Sponsored by Uncle Brian's Floppy Toys. Hello, Adam. I'm the guy with the loft full, says Craig. Oh, right. Kinsley near Wakey. Ah, right. Next to Fitzwilliam. Well, I don't know whether or not you work full time, but I could come after when Fitzwilliam started back up. The car booty. I could come after that on a Wednesday, though. On a Wednesday. I never remember to bring a drink upstairs. Right, this one, I feel like this one is going to come back and bite me. I feel like this is going to come back and bite me on the arse, this one. Because it's a Madball Dust Brain. And I just hope the buyer hasn't neglected to look at the pictures properly, because his nose is chewed off. I don't know if you can see that. His nose is chewed off. And just recently, his latch, his action where his head pops off, has started to become temperamental just recently. So I've got a funny feeling that buyer's going to say, I want to send it back. If he does, I'm just going to keep it for myself. I'm not going to relist it. Because I had it when I was a kid, you see. Green box. I've got all them. What? The Mad Balls? Oh, Jesus, dude. I need to even if I don't buy out off you. I mean, I'd love to come and just buy you a whole loft. But even if I don't buy out, I'd make a good video to come and have a look at it all. Don't want to impose and invite myself, but if you don't ask, you don't get. The amount of times that I've been told by someone, oh yeah, you can come look at my loft, at my toys, and you don't follow it up, they don't follow it up, and it just gets forgotten about. Happens all the time. Just spraying. Boom. Yes, says Craig. Just yes. Simply yes. Do you know if that fake Yoda that looks like Mr. Miyagi is real? If not, I think I'm gonna have to do the same as what I did with the Robo Farmer. Which fake Yoda? Fake Yoda? I don't know what fake Yoda you mean. So the dust brain is going to live with and then get sent back by Anthony Aggott. In Devon, you want to live in Devon? Nice down there. You'll enjoy it. I think I just heard his head pop off then. I left it attached and I think I just heard it pop off inside the box. Yeah. He went for £50, which is cheap. I put him on cheap because of his chewed up nose. It's not massively cheap, but it is cheap. So I just wonder if this guy just click buy. Do you know what I mean? Click buy. Right. Mess up time. I messed up on these. It doesn't matter because I only paid £3 each for them. But do you remember me picking up Combat Man? Well, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but the first one that I listed one by itself just to gauge the market. It sold for £80 or 78, something like that. So I thought, sound, let's put these different variations on. They've got different colour jumpsuits, blue, orange, and a white one. I thought put them on because they'll be rarer than the red one. The red one I had more of them. And they proper flopped. I don't know if I flooded the market. I shouldn't have put 3 on at once. I should have probably just put a bite now price. But then again, I didn't know because they weren't the same ones as the red. The red one's got the same face as him, which looks kind of, what do you call it? Oriental? Are you allowed to say that still? And the blue one and the white one both have this very European looking face. So I didn't know how much to put them on, do you know what I mean? Adam sent me a photo of a... Alright then, nice one. Hey up Dom, says Simon Matthews. Yo, Simon Matthews, how you doing? So yeah, I messed up on them. I think this one, the white one, only went for £21 with free postage. And I shouldn't grumble, because I only paid £3. But the first guy did 78 quid or something. I think the first one, I think people hadn't seen one for such a long time that they all jumped on it and bid it up. Bid it. I've been saving these boxes for a long time. Look, they're a really weird ass shape. And I didn't know what they were ever, if they were ever going to get used for out. This is a really interesting story. But it looks like they'll finally come in handy. Finally, it has happened to me. Because they fit Combat Man. Right. Face to face for the 2, I think. No, we need a wider piece of roll. Do you enjoy these streams? I enjoy them. I quite enjoy them, but they've been few and far between because my sales have been so rubbish for a couple of few months, really. Couple of few. Sales have been absolute garbage. eBay just seems to be dying a death. Oh, don't say it doesn't break. Oh no, come on. I think it'll only fit with no bubble wrap. Can't do that. That's reckless and irresponsible. What did the other one sell for? Oh yeah, I told you about the white one, 21 quid. These two weren't as bad. These two were 42 and somewhere in high 30s. So not too bad. Finally, it has happened to me. Do not slice it open, mate. Oh, they're not really fitting, you know. Do I risk it or go find another box? Up there. The other boxes that I've got, I'll use up tons of bloody bubble wrap. They'll be right, get them sent. If they're not right, then I'll just end up giving some sort of partial refund, won't I? Don't think about it, Dominic. It's fine. Oh, you love that noise. That one. Sounds like the noise of getting things done. He's getting it done. Yeah. Should have done it 5 hours ago or something, but it was still snuggled up in bed. Why have I just done that? Combat Man ×2. Give myself a label. What have I missed? How often do you put a sale on eBay, mate? Everyone is skint, so nobody buying tat. Pretty much, Rick. Rickoff. What does that say? I have a girl who calls me. How often do you put a sale on eBay, mate? Put a sale? I've got like 1,000 items listed. I think with the eBay algorithm, to make sure they list your sales higher on people's feeds, seeing as a lot don't seem to filter by cheapest. Oh, that's Simon saying that. You need to be putting up at least 5 sale posts on eBay a day. Yeah. My vintage is doing way better than my eBay listings. Yeah. Hello, Jake. Yeah, Simon, yeah. I haven't been listing at all, really, for a long time. Been really lazy with it. Well, not lazy. I just put myself into my videos. Put myself into my editing more for a long time. Just forget about that. I need to just forget about the fact that they're bulging out and going to get crushed. It'll be fine. Yeah, eBay used to be really good back in the day when I didn't stream or make content. Oops. I had a few weekends where I did like £1,000 over the course of weekend. But those days are gone. We'll not dwell on them. But yeah, this weekend, 9 sales. Totaling, I don't know, I ain't actually worked it out. Totaling how much. But totaling good money. This is the last parcel, guys and girls. Guys and girls. Girls don't watch my content. Not really. Which one's this? The white one. Don't even know why I'm taking so much care with it. £21. Sure. It's a good job I didn't see the Combat Man guy, the seller, who I got him off. Because I was going to slip him like 50 quid or something. Just to say thank you. So I always do things like that. To my own detriment. Michael Hales it's going to live with. The white one. Well, I hope you like it, Michael. If you're not listing them on eBay, algorithm promoting listings. Well, I've got like almost 1,000 watchers, followers on eBay because I've been doing it for 7, 8 years, something like that. So I've got a lot of followers, so they should be seeing my items. But I know what you're saying. I'm thinking I might go on my PC and unlist a whole ton of items and then just click again and relist them all, so it gives it a kick up the arse. I heard a rumour V sleeps in a car-shaped bed. You confirm it. Yes, he does. Rumours are true. I found that despite having the cheapest item on eBay, my listing is way down the listings feed purely because I'm not putting up enough listings each day, and if buyer not filtering by cheapest. You know. Excuse me, I don't have a pin, says Sarah. They won't see it unless they scroll for ages, says Simon. Yeah, or unless you put a really, like a ridiculously rare item on. Having said that, that first Combat Man that I put on it had like 25 watches or something. It was only on a 7-day auction. And I thought that these other ones were going to match it. But I'll just auction them. Three at one time. I mean, why would I even think that were a good idea? Let's put 3 on. I'm clearly flooding market. Right, guys, I better get to the post office, haven't I? I'd love to hang around here all day with you, but post office has got to be done. I have a bear that I got in 1960, says Denise. Wow. I bet that's got all kinds of sentiment attached to it then. I don't really have out like that. I've got all my original Ninja Turtle comics, like nearly a full run. But in terms of toys, no. There's some in my friend's loft that are should be mine. I sold them to him when we were about 10 years old, and he won't let me have them back. Maybe one day. Right, guys, I'll sign off. Thank you very much for joining me for this half an hour little stream. I do enjoy it. It's cool. We're going now. Arush. What's up? We're off now. Yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday at the latest, really. Grow old, but never, ever, ever grow up. And have a beautiful day. And remember, it's nice to be nice. Love you all. Bye-bye. You did just join too late. Where's